King Charles III is facing one of the most delicate challenges of his reign when it comes to handling his younger brother, Prince Andrew. Despite years of scandal and public pressure, the king has chosen not to completely sever ties with Andrew, even after stripping him of his official royal titles and distancing him from public duties. The situation is complicated, involving family loyalty, royal tradition, and the risk of even greater fallout if Andrew were pushed entirely out of the fold. At the heart of King Charles's approach is a sense of duty to his family as well as to the institution he now leads. Andrew's behavior in recent years, including his connection to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and subsequent legal and reputational consequences, has made him one of the most controversial figures in the British monarchy. These controversies prompted Charles to take the rare step of formally removing Andrew's titles and honors, effectively ending his official standing as a working royal. Andrew will no longer be known as a Prince Andrew, and has been asked to leave the family's Royal Lodge residence, signaling a sharp break from his former life within the royal household. However, even after these severe measures, King Charles appears unwilling to completely cut off his brother. One key reason for this restrained approach is the fear of what Andrew might do if truly isolated. If entirely cut off, without titles, public support, or even financial backing, Andrew would be left with little but his insider knowledge of the royal family's inner workings. The king seems determined to avoid a scenario where his disgraced brother uses intimate understanding of royal affairs as leverage or as ammunition in a memoir, interview, or television appearance that could further embarrass the monarchy. Another factor is the perception of Andrew's skills and independence. Some close to the situation argue that Andrew was never prepared for life outside of the privileges that come with royalty. He grew up in an environment where financial security, status, and support were never in question, leaving him ill-equipped to navigate life on his own without those safety nets. From this perspective, King Charles may believe that a gradual, controlled distancing, rather than abrupt abandonment, is a more stable path forward. At the same time, the king's strategy reflects a broader concern for the monarchy as an institution. Completely cutting Andrew off could provoke a backlash both within the family and among sections of the public who still regard him as a member of the royal dynasty by birth. By keeping some connection, even if distant and largely symbolic, Charles may be seeking to minimize internal conflict and prevent the kind of bitterness that could erupt into public disputes with far-reaching consequences. This calibrated approach also sends a message about the balance King Charles aims to strike between accountability and compassion. While he has been willing to take decisive action by removing Andrew's titles, he also appears reluctant to fully disown his brother. In doing so, Charles underscores the complex role he now plays, not just as monarch of the United Kingdom, but as the head of a family with deep historical roots and internal loyalties that are difficult to sever completely. Ultimately, King Charles's handling of Prince Andrew illustrates the intricate interplay between personal relationships and institutional preservation at the highest levels of the British monarchy. The king's choices reflect both the pressures of public expectation and the private responsibilities of family, a balancing act that continues to shape the future of the crown.